let's start again. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's live color along. Anne Manera here. We are coloring again this morning from Color Along Volume 15. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Bonnie Hughes. Let's do a sound check. I always say that, but I probably should write it. I think you can hear me. Hey, Carrie Taylor. Let's do a sound check. Check, 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 right? So we're coloring another page from Color Along Volume 15. We're still working on this book. Thank you, Alice. Alice says she can hear me. We're still working on this book until March 1st. My dogs are a little nuts today. I did a live video yesterday for the winter coloring gathering, and they were so quiet. And I don't know what happened today. So today I think they know Monday. I don't know what they're gonna do when I move color alongs to Thursdays on for Color Along Volume 16, because I swear they know Monday, you know. Bonnie Hughes, I don't know if you were here the last time when I talked about Color Along Volume 16, but I am going to talk about it again today. And basically, Color Along Volume 16 will begin on April 8th. And a couple of changes are going to happen. We're going to move color alongs to Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we are going to move them back to Facebook because a lot of people are having trouble commenting while they are watching here live on YouTube. So if you're here with me today and you are watching on YouTube and you're afraid, you're unable to comment, then hello. And I appreciate you watching. I just want to add the link to this color along over onto my Facebook page. And today we're coloring glowing. And the other thing that we're going to do this morning is we are going to work on or talk about, we're going to talk about it first. Hey, good morning, Lynn. We're going to work on a coloring challenge that's happening in my coloring group on Facebook, and the Just Color coloring group on Facebook, called the 6-Day Piece It Together Challenge. And I thought that we needed a huge distraction. I'm going to do something different on some Mondays, though, Alice. Not every Monday, but okay, good, Bonnie. I want to make sure you had it. I was going to send you a message the other day, and then I got distracted with something. My apologies. I'm going to do something on Mondays. I'm not really sure what, but probably reserve it for either maybe some new books, color alongs for new books, that type of thing. So not every Monday, but a few Mondays. The month of March, I don't really think we have any color alongs in the month of March, except for March 1st. So we'll have to see. And I think we need to make something up for this volume, if that makes sense. So Color Along Volume 16 is beginning on April 8th, Thursday, April 8th. I don't have the book with me yet because it hasn't been delivered yet. And we're moving to Thursdays at 10 a.m. and we're also moving back over to Facebook. However, the replays for Color Along Volume 8 will be on Facebook and YouTube. Plus, there'll be a link on my website like there usually is. So you should be able to find it pretty easy. I hope, right? So we're coloring along with this page here called Glowing is our theme. And here's another reason why I want to move this all back to Facebook is because while I'm here on YouTube, I get messages on Facebook to like, where are you? What? So I can't keep bouncing between the two, and I don't want to ignore people and be rude, but I try. I send out an email every Sunday with the whole list of what's going on for the week, you know. So you got to use a calendar. I don't know what else to say, right? It's not that confusing, is it? I don't think so. So this one's glowing. So we're going to use I'm using Moped Color Peps colored pencils, and I'm going to use the pencils that are featured here on the front of it, which are these neon colors, which I never ever use, which is interesting that I'm even going to use them to begin with, and silver and gold. So I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do today. And then the other thing that we're going to do is talk about and kind of play around with the challenge that's happening in the Just Color coloring group, which is called the 6-Day Piece It Together Challenge. So Thank you, Bonnie. So what I want to be able to do here is to talk about what is this challenge. So what happens is that it started yesterday. Every day until Friday. Friday's the last day, January 15th. A section of a coloring page will be posted. I think that there's 16 sections altogether. So a rectangle of a coloring page will be posted. So why does that say? That says Tuesday, doesn't it? That should not. It should say Monday. The editors are still not doing a good job in this world, I'll tell you. Those four-leggeds. Okay. So let's start with Sunday. So Sunday, these are the two pieces that were posted. At the end of the week, basically you need to assemble all the pieces. So what each day, 1 to 3 pieces of the coloring page will be posted. You can either print it out and color it. Hey, good morning, Mary. Oh, thank you so much. She's saying my throw pillow just came. How is it? Is it beautiful? I just Mary's talking about, this is so exciting. Mary's talking about, if you could take a picture of it for me in real life, Mary, it would be awesome. Mary's talking about these throw pillows that I just started selling on Amazon. I'm selling throw pillows and tote bags, and I'm using my paintings. I had t-shirts, and I'm eliminating my t-shirts right now for a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with t-shirts, but I'm taking them down for now. And I'm just going to focus on throw pillows and tote bags. So in my email yesterday, there's a link to the throw pillows and the tote bags on Amazon. And I'm using my my own paintings. So they're all based on original paintings. I think they look really nice. The tote bags have some that have my paintings on them, and some of them have some gnome coloring pages that are on the tote bag that you can actually color with like Sharpies or fabric markers or even fabric paint, I believe. So take a look at that if you have a chance, or tell your friends about it. And I think they're the prices of the pillows are like $21.99 for the small one and $23.99 for the larger one. And then the tote bags are $19.99, and the tote bags are a great reusable type bag. I'm really excited about this because I have wanted to do tote bags and pillows for a long time, but I wanted to do them so that I could sell them on Amazon. And luckily I finally have access to selling those. Amazon. Oh, thank you so much, Bonnie Hughes. Which one did you order? I could do them on through a different company, but I really would rather have Amazon because a lot of people have Amazon Prime and they get free shipping, and people are shopping on Amazon. So Amazon limits the products that I'm able to sell on Amazon based on the number of products I sell overall. So, right. And sometimes they release new things. So I think I can also do phone cases and the little things that go on the back of the phones. I can do those. Hey, good morning, Melody. Good morning, Sarah. I'm really excited about this because I'm having a lot of fun doing them, and they're just easy to do, and it's a good way to feature my paintings rather than selling an original painting, and then the next step will be that I'll probably be selling prints of my paintings. Anyway, that's my tangent about my tote bags and my pillows. But thank you very much, Bonnie, and thank you, Meredith. Oh, the big flower. All right, I did see that. That's my favorite one, to be honest with you. It's from the original watercolor painting. I'm see if I have it here. I might have it here below, and I'll show it to you. Let me see. I think I have it. Oh, this is the other one I want to add. I think I'm going to add that one. That's not the one, though. The one that Mary and Bonnie bought is a pillow. Is this? This is what's on the pillow in the tote bag. But this is the next one I'm going to add, is this purple flower. And maybe this one. Maybe that one. I'm not sure about that big giant yellow sunflower or not. But I think I'll add, well, I could add it. Why not, right? Just add them all. The more you have up on Amazon, the more people are able to see. So I'll put these aside. Hang on 1 second. I'll add those onto that today. So, all right. Lynn's saying I'm enjoying coloring the pieces. Yeah, so I thought this was kind of a fun challenge. So we've got this. I'll just start over here because I went off on a tangent about the pillows and the totes. Our 6-day piece it together challenge, and it started yesterday in the Just Color coloring group. And as long as you're a member of the group, you can join this event. And it lasts until Friday. And basically, is every day 1 to 3 pieces of a coloring page are going to be posted on the event page, and then you can either print them and color them each day, or you can color them digitally if you need to, if you don't want to use your ink and if you don't have access to a printer, or you can just print them out, cut them out. I'm going to cut them out this morning, and then you can wait until the end and assemble them and then color the whole thing together. So at the end of the challenge, there's 2 things you can win. A random winner will be picked to win a PDF page, a coloring page from the book that this is from. However, I'm not revealing the book it's from until the end of the challenge. If you can tell me what book this is from, and it's funny because Marianne already had to say what book it was from, and she was wrong. But if you can tell me the book it's from throughout the week, it's kind of like Name That Tune in the coloring world, I guess. Then you'll get a PDF copy of the book that it's from. Please ignore the little blue lines on my pages because I just kind of did like screenshots, and there was some blue lines. So I'm ignoring that. We can ignore it together, but I am going to put the date on this. So this is Sunday, and this is Sunday. There were 2 that were posted yesterday. See if I can get my scissor to work because I feel like I'm 3. So what are you going to do, Lynn? Are you going to color them all together? You're going to color them, right? You're going to color them, and then at the end, you're going to assemble them. Now, you can make them as big as you want when you print them. You can either make them like 8.5 by 11 and have a giant coloring page that you'll assemble at the end, or you can make them a little miniature if you want to. So here's Sunday. Here's our 2 pieces. I have no idea where these belong. I don't know if maybe it goes like this. I'm not really sure. And then you can kind of tape them together at the back and do that type of thing. So that's Sunday. Monday, today, there were 3. Lynn says, I'm not cutting them up until I'm finished coloring. Ooh, it's like a present, isn't it? All right, so this is Monday. I'm cutting them up all week. I have no idea what order I'm posting them in. I'm just being spontaneous when I post them. So don't ask me what goes with what. Don't ask me what it's supposed to look like at the end. Don't ask me to connect them. Ooh, bright colors. Well, it's going to be interesting because if you've got a couple of pieces that maybe you don't know what belongs with each other, and then you connect it, you may have colors that are going to look like this is not going to be like this. This doesn't go with this, but like, what is this? I don't know what that is. Maybe this is I don't know what that is either. So it's going to be interesting when you put it all together. I was going to do either the other challenge I thought of doing instead of this one when I was thinking of this was to do one where everybody would get a section of the coloring page and they would have to color it. So I thought about doing that too. Maybe we'll do that in a future one. I have some different ideas for some different challenges. One of them is a shapes challenge where you put together different shapes. Or the other shape challenge is that you there'll be a shape that's drawn that you'll get as a prompt each day, and you have to turn it into something else. So it's more of a drawing challenge. So let me know what types of challenges you would like to see in the coloring group, because I'm having a lot of fun kind of putting them together. I'm actually working on a book of prompts and challenges that'll be available on Amazon. I've been kind of chipping away at it. Lynn says she sees leaves in a window. Maybe. I'm not going to say. It's going to be all just, So these are our pieces so far. This is Monday, and this was yesterday. So far we have 5 pieces out of the 16. We could do cubism again. That would be a good idea, Lynn. Thank you. So I hope that you'll be able to participate in this challenge. What do you think, Melody? I think it's going to be kind of fun. Melody saying beautiful to the flowers. Thank you very much, Melody. And I agree with you. I'm thinking that Mother's Day would be good gifts for Mother's Day. So I'm kind of focusing on that type of, like a gift, I think they look really rich. I think they look very, I I just like how they look. I think I was really excited about it. Hey, good morning, Sandra. So let's get started. I was jib jabbing away, Sandra, about my about the coloring challenge and the Just Color coloring group, and it's called the 6-day Piece It Together. I'm gonna make sure I keep it all the pieces together with my paper clip, because if not, I'm going to lose them. I'm gonna piece them together at the end. You know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna color them, but I am gonna piece them together at the end. All right, and you don't have to color them, right? So I'm using these neon colors, these fluorescent colors, and some gold and some silver, and probably some white. So I'm going to use Moped colored pencils. I never use these fluorescent colors, but I thought that today would make a good way to make it glow. And we've got to start with pink, because why not, right? So I'm going to start out with this pink color, and I'm going to color the S in pink. The S in pink that's in the word secret. So that's where we're at today. Coloring along, ignoring life, right? Ignoring the world around us. Oh, good, Sandra. Okay. And I just saw your message too, Sandra. Thank you for responding to that. There was a few people that I that sent that message to, and I only sent it because I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. Melody says, we all have COVID at our house. Oh my goodness, no way. We tested positive last Sunday. I have felt horrible. Melody. I am so sorry to hear that. How about your granddaughter? Is she okay? Oh my goodness. Isn't it crazy? You know, it's just not worth going anywhere, right? It's just not worth it anymore. Stay home in your little cocoon, is what I say. Well, I hope you feel better, Melody. Yeah, positive thoughts for Melody, that's for sure. Especially for Paul, right? Melody, how is he? How is your husband, Paul? All right, so here is just the green color. Do you have help, Melody? Do you need anything? You want us to come over and help you? No, do you have help? Seriously? Do we need to ship her a pizza? I don't know. I'm joking. I'm being lighthearted about it, but it's not. Not at all. You just have to make sure that we're safe, you know? I mean, there's so many things that I've decided that it's just not safe yet to do it. All right, so there is I just decided to pull in another color the same because it's got 6 letters and I'm using 3 colors. And I'm going to just kind of make a pattern. Yes, me and my husband and daughter have it, not my granddaughter or her parents. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I hope that Paul is okay. I hope you are too, but I know that it might be more of an issue for him. Here's the green. Well, thank you for taking time to watch today, Melody. And then I'm going with the orange here. I kind of decided to, shake it up a little bit with the way I put the colors down. I feel like there's got to be at least once a week. I mean, I bet a lot of people do this at least once a week where I say to myself, oh my God, I think I have COVID. Honestly, does anybody else go through this? They have been going to the store and leaving things on the porch. Oh, good. All right. So Melody doesn't need a pizza shipped to her. If I was near you, Melody, I'd cook you some chicken soup and a pizza because we all need pizza. Right, Alice? Can't live without pizza. That's what I say. If Melody lost her taste, she wouldn't be able to enjoy the pizza. Oh my goodness, that's true. But most of my family had COVID, and nobody lost the taste. So, can you taste things, Melody? We all took precautions and still got it. I know, isn't it awful? Awful, right? I've probably been to, I'm going to use silver now. I've been to, there's been 3 occasions where I have chosen not to do something. And had I done it, I would have been exposed to COVID. So I think that the biggest thing that COVID has taught me and throughout the entire pandemic is to completely trust my gut instincts. Completely. You don't feel good? You don't feel good. You don't want to go somewhere, it doesn't feel right, don't do it, you know? Lynn is saying, I think I have it at least once a day, 5 negative tests so far. So yeah, Lynn, you get it, right? It's like, oh my goodness. The other day I was I think it was Friday. I was feeling like that. I was like, oh my God, I think today's the day. My sister and I usually call each other up and discuss it and say, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for the kind thoughts. Melody saying, but Paul lost his taste. Oh, he did lose his taste. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we're going to send you all positive thoughts, Mel, and make sure that you get better and keep us posted. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know when everything is better, because it will be. We have to think positive, right? We have to all think positive. It's so funny because the other day on the coloring group, I made a comment saying, I made a post saying something like, art is what my escape, right? You guys all saw this, and I kind of use it to soothe my soul, and I did this whole little post, and everybody came back with and saying that I hope you can find something that'll soothe your soul, that'll kind of give you that escape, and if there's something that we can do in the group to kind of get everyone distracted from the negativity in the world, then please go on and then let me know. And I have to tell you all that I just can't believe the comments that were made, and I just want to let everyone know how appreciative I am about all of the comments that were made. I did not post that to get positive comments or compliments, but I just cannot believe it. And it's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said to them, "Wow," I said, "you should have seen all these comments." And I was just going like we were talking about what was said. And I said, I just cannot believe that everyone just kind of, one of the comments was, "You have such an upbeat personality." And he said to me, "No, you don't. You're always complaining." And I thought to myself, am I really always complaining? And then this is just an act, but I think that they were just kidding. But it was kind of funny because maybe it's the rest of you that brings it out. I don't know what it is, but you got to have a complaint session every like at least 5 minutes a day, don't you think? Believe me, you would know if you have it because you feel so sick. We had it last year in February. You already had it, and this is your second time? It was funny, actually, when I was told this. I was told, well, you do complain a lot. Maybe I do. I don't know. I guess I do. I usually complain to the dogs. Maybe I should ask them. You know what, though? You got to kind of pretend it's like, I don't know, pretend that you feel good. Don't you think? You got to kind of fake it. As much as you can. I'm talking about just regular stuff. I'm not talking about having COVID. Oh, my goodness, Melody. Well, then you know. Melody, feel better. And let us just keep us posted of what is going on. All right, so here is all of our, we're just kind of making it glow with these fluorescent glowing type colors. I don't usually color with these pencils because I'm not really a fan of the neon. Are you? I mean, do you like the neon colors? I don't know. They're okay. They're not really that great. I'll put some more orange in here. This neon orange. And then down below here, I guess we got to go with some green, but they definitely need to be sharpened again. I can't believe how much it's like really chewed up, how much they need to be sharpened. I am going to add a little bit of white to my pink to just kind of soften the pink as almost like a colorless blender, I guess. Just kind of go over all of it. And on the S also. The S and the R. the R and the S. And then I've got to add some different colors to this also. Let me see what else I have here. Do you love the neon color, Sarah? Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. Remember neon poster board? We all complain, Alice is saying, but some people complain all the time. We have to encourage each other. I cannot agree more. All right, good, Lynn. Lynn's using Black Widow because she can't find the neon. That's okay. Choking on my own saliva. You can also use like a bright yellow, blue. That would be kind of a glowing type thing. I'm actually going to kind of switch over to this azure blue. I'm going to give it a sharpen though. But you know what, Alice? I mean, I totally, you gotta, I'm not, this person that said this to me, they were like, yeah, you're so negative all the time. But I don't really think I am. I hope not in regular life, you know, in my regular day. You got to have those things in life that just kind of crack you up, don't you think, Alice? All right, so this is that azure blue color. And then I guess we've got to do the hearts with red, don't you think? Because hearts. If you use neon colors and then use a black light flashlight, you would love the effect. I don't have a black light flashlight. Should I have one, Sarah? I don't know. A black light flashlight. Really? I don't have that. Should that be in my box of tricks or what? I don't know. Here's another heart here. You have to laugh every day. You do, Lynn. You've got to get to the point every day where you are going to pee your pants. I think I laugh every day over the stupidest things. I don't know. I laugh at myself, I guess. Just over the craziest little thing. I don't even know what it is. I don't know. Sometimes I think that maybe it's just my own insanity as I'm following, follow me around for the day. I should have black light flash. All right, I'm going to have to add it to my list. Thank you, Sarah. I'm going to have to add it. I don't know why else I would have it. Why else would I have that? Thank you, Alice. I don't know if she was. Who knows? Maybe I'm negative to the other person. You know what, though? Maybe some people bring you down. Don't you think? I would say that. Sometimes some people can bring you down and you can kind of get negative no matter what happens. Or maybe they don't see the positive part of anything or the upbeatness. Or maybe it's the other person. Let's just blame the other person, right? What else would I use a black light flashlight for? Oh, to find cat pee. I don't have a cat. And I wouldn't want to have to find cat pee. So I guess that's not something on my list. Thank you, Lynn. What else would it find? Germs, right? Would it find germs? I had one for glow in the dark, but love it with bright colors. Sarah's talking about the flashlight. And Melody's saying they gave Paul lots of extra meds because of him having, that's right, Melody's husband has black lung because he's a coal miner. And, well, I hope, risky. Did he have it last time too, though? Alice says, I look for people that make me laugh and it makes me feel better. I agree with you. I do too. You got to stay away from the Debbie Downers in the world. And you know what? I think that if you realize that you're a Debbie Downer, then you're probably not as much of a Debbie Downer as you think. Take a laughing lesson from children, Mary's saying. Yeah, exactly. You got to just kind of laugh at your own thing. I don't know. Kind of like plan projects for the upcoming projects, keep your mind going. I am in the process of planning some container gardening for the spring. That's kind of been on my mind for the past week or so, using some wooden pallets. So I'm excited about that. we have been really lucky without having any type of bad weather here. It hasn't been that bad here. So I'm kind of in the mindset of we need to get something going for the spring. I want to plant some vegetables and but I want to make it so that nothing is going to be stolen by any type of critters out in my yard. Crazy things like that. Catch up on the comments here. Lynn is saying, I had to laugh at myself this past week. I lost my car key fob. Is that how you say that? Fob? In the car, so I could not lock the doors. Isn't it attached to your key? Mine's attached to my key. I could not lock the doors. I emptied my car completely, contents in a big pile. Did you ever find it? I lost a bank card to my checkbook about, maybe like a month ago. I remember I had gone to the bank, to the ATM, and I had to go to the ATM, not just for me, but I had, so I had 2 different bank cards in my pocket. It was really cold outside that day. And I remember I had my winter jacket on. Like, I remember all of this, except I don't remember where I put the bank card. Isn't that crazy? I had my winter jacket on. I had a hat on. I had a scarf. I had my mask. I had my bank cards. I had my, did I have my keys? Well, I had my keys in my pocket, but sometimes I have that little thing to open up the door. I don't think I had that with me that day. You know, that little metal things you can open the door. You can use it on a keypad or something. And I remember specifically coming out and saying to myself, I am going to lose this bank card. Isn't that crazy? So I finally got to the car and I remember saying, I have got to put this somewhere where it's not going to get lost. And I remember putting it somewhere and thinking, this is not a good idea. Well, a couple of weeks later, I had gone into a store and I went to pay for something. And as I opened my wallet, I realized it was missing. And I searched my car up and down. I searched every pocket. I never found it. And I just decided that before I continued searching, I still look to this day, but before I continued searching, I would just call the bank and get a new one. So I did. But I've never, ever lost a bank card in my life. But I knew it. Isn't that crazy? It's like I attracted it. It's like I had it. I saw it coming. I said, I'm going to lose it. I know this is a bad spot. I'm going to lose this. I should not put this in here. And sure enough, I lost it. Lynn says, I was determined to find it. Crawling around the car with a yardstick and a reacher took all mats out. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I don't think I've done that. I finally found it under the driver's seat. I put the tile finders on both fobs, so hopefully I will not happen again. Oh, that's a good idea. I did crawl around in my car, but I don't know. I guess I'm going to try to look again now that you're talking about this, Lynn. Because now I'm thinking maybe it is still in there. I want to take my car to the car wash and have them vacuum it, but I don't want to because I don't want some stranger poking or being in my car. And what if they find my bank card? I mean, it's not active anymore anyway, but still. All right, so let's get some more orange. This is fruity orange. It's kind of neon-y, this fruity orange, but not as much as you would think of the other one. I kind of like this orange better. I'm going to kind of give it a little bit of a once over on the tea. This always reminds me of telling something to somebody, this page. Every time when I was drawing it, I was thinking of it. I was thinking of, are you someone that can keep a secret? You know, one of those people that you tell something to and it's like, yeah, they're going to blab. Are you a blabber? I don't know. Did you lose your bank card? Or you didn't know you lost it and you found it, Len? Yeah, I can't even believe that I lost it. I just can't. To this day, I can't believe I lost it. I think about how irresponsible that was of me to lose it. It must have either fallen out of my pocket, or, now that I'm thinking about it and talking about this, I actually think that maybe I did put it inside this little zipper thing in my pocketbook, and maybe I need to go look at that. Oh my goodness, you forgot it was missing. That's even worse. Okay. And Melody's asking how my fur babies are. They are really, really good, actually, Melody. They're such great dogs. They're fast asleep right now. One's on the floor, one's on the couch. Did you see the picture of Paisley having a meeting with her toys? That dog cracks me up sometimes. She's very quirky sometimes. But every time I look around, look at her and see her laying on the floor or laying somewhere, she's always either next to a toy or, well, right now she's on a blanket. I know it's quiet. They're sleeping. They changed their ways, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. They decided that they need to be a little active before as we start, and then they lay down. It's been much quieter in my neighborhood, so I think that might be why they quiet down. I don't know what it is. This calling page makes a good invitation to a surprise party. Oh, it does. You're right, Mary. Sarah says, go look in the zipper thing. I want to know if you found it. I'm not doing that now. Let's rifle through my pocketbook while we're live on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can find something that's really weird. We should have a challenge like that. Dave, see if you can find the strangest thing that you may carry around in a pocketbook. I used to carry around screwdrivers in my pocketbook. We have had very little snow here. It snowed, I think, maybe twice, and it really wasn't that bad. It didn't snow very much at all. And today, I'll tell you what the temperature is today. Today it's like 34 degrees, but they don't snow in the forecast till like next Wednesday at all. Like there's nothing. Oh, a scavenger hunt. That's a good idea. Pat says Marshmallow got a bath yesterday and he has an appointment at 12:30 to get his nails done. He is spoiled. My niece brings her dog to me all the time to cut his nails and to trim him to give him a little bit of a haircut. And I think he thinks that I'm like a vet or something, or I'll like clean his ears for them. It's really kind of funny. I don't know if he really thinks that he will not sit for her to do it. He will not let her cut his nails, nothing. So I think that he thinks that I'm like a dog doctor or something. What did they do on Let's Make a Deal? Oh, did they do the what's weird in your pocketbook thing? I don't know. What's a weird thing you carry around? I mean, I used to carry around screwdrivers when my niece was younger because it was frustrating to go buy a toy for a kid and have to unscrew the back. You have to unscrew the back section to get the batteries in. So I finally bought this set of little miniature screwdrivers and I used to carry it around. I don't think I have them anymore. I don't think I carry them around anymore. Sometimes I have biscuits with me. I don't know. There's always weird things, right? What people carry. I'm always the person that is the one that has something you might need if you are like, in need of something. Like, does anybody have a pair of scissors, or does anyone have like, well, I don't have a black light flashlight, but now that Sarah has told me about this, maybe I need to add that. Every time I go to the doctor, this woman always jokes around that she's going to weigh my bag. She tells me it's just way too heavy and it should not be that heavy. I don't know. You got to have a lot of stuff with you. Notebooks. I got to keep my, something to draw with. You never know. All right, so I'm going to leave the background on this page white. Oh, I know what I should do with it. Let's break out the makeup. I think I might put makeup on the background. Hang on one second. Let's add, I hope this doesn't give me a headache though. Extra underwear. Do you? That's a good idea. You never know, right? Melly says, "Oh, if you have a Band-Aid, I'll give you $50." Oh, I should go on that show. I would probably make a killing. I have a lot of weird stuff. Pat says, "I've always done my dog's nails." Me too, but Marshy will not cooperate, so I just gave up, and the groomer does them. They say he loves them, and they never have trouble with him. You know what though? If you've ever cut a dog's nails and you've cut too close and they start bleeding, it's very dangerous, right? So some dogs. It's funny because I was cutting Paisley's nails the other day, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow, yellow. I was cutting her nails the other day, and she kept pulling away, and it just kind of made me think, this is not something that should happen. So I stopped. Like maybe she knew something I didn't know. She was trying to tell me, this could be a problem. That's a bad thing, a stressful situation when a dog's nails bleed like that. Lynn is saying Ziploc bag, an extra mask. I have a ton of extra masks with me all the time. What else? A flashlight, Purell in different forms. Okay. Extra underwear. I like that one actually. Tape measure, screwdriver. And how about, what it reminds me of Sophia on the Golden Girls, how she carries her purse to every room. Maybe that's why she's doing that, because she wants to make sure she has everything. Yeah, if the dog is saying, hey, this is not for me, you're going to make a mistake, don't you think? And Paisley's nails grow so fast. That dog, I don't know. I'm constantly cutting her nails. But you don't want to cut it too close, like cut it to the quick. You don't want to do that. Have you ever done that, Pat? That is just too scary. He must not trust it, Sometimes you can't do something to your own dog, but somebody else can. I remember Scarlett had broken her toe a couple of years ago, and the nail was cut also, and her nail actually ended up falling off, but the quick had been exposed, and she was bleeding one day. It was like 6:00 in the morning, and she was bleeding so much. I was like, this dog is just gonna completely bleed out on me. A lifesaver candy from 2010. Okay. You would love Pikel wallets. What is that, Sandra? Tammy's ringtone is the Golden Girls theme song. It is so funny. I just have a regular classic ring. Look, I'm getting a spinning thing on my video. What the heck? All right, so let's. This page is finished. I've just got some of my yellow eyeshadow that I use, all the time. I just not going to be able to use that anymore. I don't know what will happen. I'll have to use my hot pink. Yeah, it's really bad, isn't it, Lynn? That must really hurt. Plus, Paisley has a dew claw. You know when a dog has a dew claw? And Scarlett doesn't have one, but Paisley has one. And I'm always afraid that it's getting just way too long and it's going to curl back into her foot. Oh, yeah. It's hard with black nails. Scarlett has black nails, but Paisley has clear. It's tough. What a conversation. Did you ever think that this would be a conversation in the middle of a color along? It's just, that's what the true beauty of a color along is, that we can just talk about anything that we want to. All crazy things. Everyone is just living the same life, don't you think? All right. So let's see what else is happening over the next week. So we've got Color Along today. The Draw Along group meets on Wednesday. The next Draw Along book. Oh, Pickle. Thank you, Sandra. The next Draw Along book starts, if you're interested, starts on January 27th. And it's really based on the beginner level. We meet every other Wednesday at 10 o'clock. It's $15.99 for the book. And this book is laid out a little bit differently than last time. If you have been taking draw alongs with me all this time, you'll notice that what we're drawing is over to the left now. And then we work on some charcoal drawings, some line out with flowers. So this book is available on Amazon. You just have to purchase the book. Let me know. You get access to the private group. There's 12 classes that go along with that book. Coloring camp begins on February 7th through 13th, so we're less than a month away for coloring camp. And then there will not be a color along during the week of coloring camp. Yeah, I keep getting that spinning thing too. I don't know what the heck is going on. The internet is probably very, very, very busy this week. Pat says they cut all his nails and buff them with a Dremel, and he's back out in 2 minutes. I want to get a Dremel for my dogs, actually, and use it. I know, cat pee, bleeding nails, lost keys. What is going on, Lynn? Of all things, what a combination. It sounds like it should be like a song. Doesn't it? The coloring gathering was this past weekend. Over the past couple of days, we had a really good time. We learned about Impressionism painters. We talked about Van Gogh and Monet and Pissarro, and we colored a snowman page with crayons in the Impressionist method. And what else did we do? Oh, we worked with watercolor pencils. We had a very small group, but it was great. So coloring camp will begin February 7th to 13th, and you can get the book on Amazon. What else do I want to tell you all? Do I have any new books out? I do not. Color Along Volume 16 is already out. I'm working on a new Gnomes book. I'm working on a Shadow Boxes book. And I'm working on a prompts book, kind of like a challenge book. And then you can check out my throw pillows and my tote bags on Amazon, if you will. That would be exciting if you could do that. I'll be adding more of those. So I'll be posting those on my A Country Western Song, I know. Of all things, right? Things you don't want to know about, right? Crazy. Okay, so I will see everyone next week back here on YouTube. We are going to be coloring a page that says Dare to Begin. Let's see what it, that should have been the first one of the year, don't you think? Let's see what the topic is, what we're doing. Dare to Begin is, tie-dye. We will be working on this tie-dye one with brush markers and maybe some watercolor pencils, that type of thing. Lynn is talking about the word search because the Winter Coloring Gathering PDF packet not only had what we worked on over the weekend, but it had 3 coloring pages, a word search, and a maze. So it was a little packet that came along with that. So it wasn't just the pages that we colored for the weekend. So it was really exciting. We had a good time. We had a lot of laughs. Okay, my friends, I will see everyone next week. Have a great day today. Don't forget to do something fun today. And we will see everyone next Monday on January 18th. Talk to you soon. Thank you.